What is up, everybody? This is Craig from 9 Games, and today I am going to be reviewing Touch My Katamari for the PlayStation Vita. Now, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this, because it's very hard to capture from this screen right now, and there is no adapter, AV or composite or component or whatever adapter for a TV yet, or at least none that I've seen. If you have seen them, please leave this comment below. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and show you like this, because I've found out the further it is away from the camera, the better it actually comes out. And then when it comes to actually playing the game, I'll try and do it. But Katamari needs dual thumbsticks, so we'll see. Now, as far as Katamari goes, if any of you watched my reviews from way back when I did Beautiful Katamari, I actually grouped all the Katamari games together. And the reason I did that is because Katamari is essentially the same game over and over and over and over again. This one is a little bit different because it adds in the touch controls, the fact that you can stretch out or squish in your Katamari, which actually will help you out later on. But it's more, they teach you it right in the beginning, but it's when you get more advanced into this one and you start to know the levels a little bit more, then you'll start throwing it in, and it'll actually become very useful to getting this, because everybody knows that no matter how hard you try, Katamari still makes fun of you. And I think that's the purpose of the game, of why it's so good. But alright, let's go in and see if you can see the intro. My dryer's on, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. Yeah. We'll go off my save. I just beat the game a couple days ago. So, this is the hub of the game. You go, this is where all your music and your clothing options is. You see this flamboyant man here is your clothing stylist. Welcome! See? No, I'm good. But this is how you pick your levels. You're basically on the King of All Cosmos heads. The story of the game is that the King of All Cosmos has fallen out of his good graces with everybody on Earth, and he's losing his celebrity status. So all these people here, these are people, I don't know how blurry it is, they represent each level. So basically you gotta play through their requests. So let's just pick something simple. Bad boy. Okay. It's easier this way. I prefer to use the touch screen's not... Actually, I should probably say this in the review. The touch screen is responsive, but it's not preferred if you want a high score in this game. Like the touch controls, actually moving like this, is not preferred. At least for me, I go with the traditional dual thumbsticks. And then I actually use the rear touchpad to do the stretching out. Let me actually, I think I just did infinite roll because I beat the entire game, so I can pretty much go back and just roll infinitely. But the game itself plays just like every other Katamari game out there. There's absolutely nothing new about this except for the ability to stretch out and go together. And the thing I like about this, that actually gives it a breath of fresh air. Let me turn this down because there's dolphins everywhere. The thing about this that gives it a breath of fresh air is that the level layout is different. And if you played every other Katamari, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it's different. Every level has generally been the same through every Katamari game. This one is a new locale. It starts off in a new area, and you'll slowly start to learn it as you continue going up. And I actually like that, because now when I'm searching for certain items, I know where to actually go and look, because every room is basically set up the same through every level. It just depends on what your size is on what you're going to see. There are a crap ton of collectibles in this game, just like the other ones. You got all your cousins. You have to get candies as sort of money you use to buy King's clothing, which I don't know if you can see it, but I put ice creams on top of his head instead of a crown. But yeah, let me see if I can actually do this so you can actually see it. It just plays exactly the same. Alright, we're going to roll. king does get out of your way. You can use the rear touchpad to jump. I do not. I actually use the trigger. We're gonna get some sheep here. I'm not gonna do so good in this one because I actually want to show you this. Alright, stop rolling downhill. You can stretch out, or you can smush together. So stretch out, smush together. It's great because you actually roll around like this. I prefer, obviously, if you want to get the most out of everything, you stretch out and then you roll. I don't know what you can see. But that's basically just the game. I mean, if you ever played a Katamari, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Katamari is very niche. It's a very niche series. And it's hard to, that was just a number count one. The prerequisites was to roll up 50 certain type of objects. And there's a lot more of that in this, by the way. But Katamari, like I said, is very, very niche. And not a lot of people enjoy Katamari. But a lot of people buy it. I don't understand that. I think it's fun. It's very addictive gameplay. I feel like if you actually played it, you would thoroughly enjoy it. He's about to give me a hard time, make fun of me. Yeah, 12 points. See, 12 points, really? You didn't even try. What's the guy say? Weak sauce. You picked up 50 lint balls, didn't you? But, like I said, man, it's very niche, and I just feel like more people would play it, and I feel like it was a good move by Namco to put this game out when the Vita launched, because it actually can help broaden the audience. But if you played a Katamari before, you've played this game. And the extra controls, while they're nice, I mean, it's a little late to the party about, you know, changing the entire game. However, I absolutely love Katamari, and this is the best version that you can play. That's the best thing I can say. For some reason, it looks the best. I know Katamari Forever came out, and Beautiful Katamari came out, but this version looks the greatest. Obviously, it has the couple tweaks that were added in, and it's just the best version you can play. If you have a Vita, I do strongly think that this is a must-have, considering it's one of the cheaper ones. It's only $29.99, but it seems very hard to seems to be very hard to find right now. So if you can, buy it. Don't pay more than $30 for it, though. But they were very, yeah, it shuts off. I didn't set the time very well. But if you run across it, grab it. Even if you don't want to play it, it's a good, worthy thing to have to your collection, and you have no idea how much this could potentially be worth later on down the road. I know we love Katamari for the PS2, which is the second one. It still goes for a pretty penny. The first one doesn't, but the second one does. And Beautiful Katamari is still up there, too. So, I mean, even though a lot of people are buying them and you're probably aware of it, Katamari is actually a rare franchise because people just don't play it, and it's like far out there. I think that's why. But you should definitely check it out. Really, check it out. I don't know how many times I said it. I should have a check it out meter. Check this game out. Thank you.